Alright, mates. I'm Maddie. Welcome back to MadTube. It's not actually called MadTube, I've just been inside for a few days. The other day I was thinking about how difficult it is to think of what you want to write about when you're writing songs, especially right now, if you're watching this in the pandemic. If you're not watching it in the pandemic, what's life like? Anyway, here are 3 little things that I do from time to time to just get some ideas going. One of the most important things you can do as a songwriter and just a creative person in general is not start editing yourself too soon in the process. I'm guilty of it, we all are. You write like 2 words down, you're like, are they the right words though? Stop doing that, it's not allowed. You're not allowed to edit anything, you've just got to write stream of consciousness. One way of doing this is something called morning pages, which I think was invented by Julia Cameron in the book The Artist's Way. What you do is just write 3 pages of literally whatever as soon as you can, first thing in the morning. So no stopping, no editing, no crossing stuff out, no thinking about it really, just keep writing until the pages are full. Even if you're writing stuff like, I don't know what I'm doing, this is weird, what am I supposed to be doing? Just carry on going. It's more about the process, it's not actually meant to be good. You're not going to write just like a poem fully formed. I like to do this as soon as I can after I've woken up because this guy gets weird dreams. I don't really like spending too much of my time in the real world before I do it because then you get all the sort of distractions coming in, like the normal life stuff. Oh, and full disclosure, I do 1 page, 1 side of A4. I think you're meant to do 3, but I like something that I can stick to. So I find that 1 page takes me 10 minutes and that's something I can do most mornings. So what this is going to do is just give you loads of pages of stuff that you can look through later for ideas, and it's all come out of your own head. The second method is something that I think of as the newspaper technique. I don't know who invented this, but I nicked it off Amy Wadge. Hey Amy, how you doing? So if you're doing this in real life, you get loads of like newspapers, magazines, and you just flick through them and look for phrases, words, sentences, even pictures. You guess you could sort of describe them. Just look for anything that jumps out at you and write it all down. After you've done that, you look at all the stuff you've written down and just see if there's any bits that seem to go together, if there's any that have got a kind of vibe that seem like they're part of the same song, and then that's your starting point for writing your lyrics then. You might not have a massive stack of newspapers to hand because not everyone is my nan. Hey grandma, how you doing? So another option is to do it online. You can do the same thing, like looking for articles online, or one of my favourite things to do is look through your message threads. So watch out friends, because I will use all the things you've said in my songs. This kind of relates to the bit about listening to what your friends say. Anytime that someone says something, either like in real life or online in a message, just write it down. You won't remember it. Trust me on this. Write it down. Same goes for your own weird thoughts. If you wake up in the middle of the night, think of something cool, write it down. If you see something when you're out and about, if you see something in a film, just write it down. Phone notes are really good for this, or if you're old school, you can use a notepad, or if you just really like stationery, like me. There you go. 3 ways that you can get some ideas going, and you don't really even need anything other than just some way of writing it down. Let me know if you're doing any of these already, or if you've got any other little like idea hacks, I'm going to call them. I'm actually currently working on a full songwriting course. I don't know when it's going to be done yet, but if you're interested in that, if there's anything you want to know, let me know in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to my channel as well, because when that course is done, I'm going to be obviously shouting my mouth off about it all over YouTube. And of course, if you liked this video, give it a little thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!